Hello, and welcome back for a special spooky time in the virtual art room. As always, I'm your host, Mr. Krauss. Please make sure your lights are turned up, as I don't want today's lesson to trigger your fear of the dark. Well, I'm not much for telling ghost stories, but I am going to show you how to draw one. In today's lesson, we're going to make a spooky Halloween surprise drawing. It looks like a normal gravestone, but the surprise is when you open it up, there's a skeleton, a ghost, and a pumpkin. So get your art supplies, and let's get started. For this lesson, you'll just need paper, something to draw with, like a marker or pencil, and something to color with, like crayons, colored pencils, or markers. The first step is to fold our paper for the folded surprise. First, we take the top edge and fold it down to the bottom edge, making sure our corners are lined up neatly. Then we take that folded top edge and fold it down to the bottom again, making sure that the corners are once again lined up neatly. Next, we unfold that fold and fold up one of the bottom folds, leaving the other bottom fold down. Now we're ready to begin our drawing. First, we're going to draw a zigzag line across the bottom of our paper to represent our grass. Then, above the zigzag line, we're going to draw a bumpy line for our dirt. Now we're going to draw our tombstone. We're going to draw two vertical lines up from the bumpy line to the fold in our paper. Now, for the top of the tombstone, above the fold, we're going to draw a U-shaped line or a rainbow-shaped line to connect our two vertical lines. We're ready to unfold the paper and start drawing the surprise. First, we're going to draw the skeleton's head, or the skull. We're going to draw a little curved line down on the left, and then a little curved line down on the right, leaving an opening on the bottom. And then to draw the teeth, we're going to draw some little U-shapes connecting those two lines. Now we're going to draw the eyes. We want to make sure that we stay below the fold, and we're going to draw two big circles. And then inside each circle, I'm going to draw another small circle, and I'm going to color in that small circle. Next, we're going to draw the nose. I'm going to draw an upside down V, connect the bottom, and then draw another little line inside and color the top part black. We're finished the skeleton's skull, and we're ready to draw the body. To draw the body, we're going to draw a U shape that goes down right past the middle of the paper. Before we finish the skeleton's body, let's put the top on the tombstone with another rainbow curved line. Now back to the skeleton's body. We're going to draw a curved line across the bottom of that U shape. And we're going to draw two black circles, one on either side of that little shape we just created. To make the sternum, or the bone in the middle of the ribs, we're going to draw a skinny U shape, being sure to leave a little space between it and the other shape we just drew. For the ribs, we're going to draw some curved lines from the sternum to the side, being sure to put the same amount of lines on both sides of the sternum. And we're going to fill in that little shape below the ribs and sternum with black. We're ready to begin drawing the skeleton's legs. We're going to start by drawing two diagonal lines from the bottom of that U shape on the skeleton's body. We want to go down to about halfway between the skeleton's body and the tombstone. And then to finish off that bone, we're going to draw like a curved W shape between the two lines. To make the bottom of the leg, we're going to do the same thing again, leaving a little space between that W shape and the tombstone to make sure we have room for the foot. For the foot bone, we're going to draw a C shape that connects from the bottom of the leg bone to the tombstone. We're going to draw a backward C shape on the other side. For the toes, we're going to make a smaller C shape first, and then some even smaller ones for the rest of the toes. We're going to repeat these same steps on the other side for the other leg and foot. We're going to do a similar process for the arm. We'll start with two diagonal lines connected with a W shape, coming from the top of the skeleton's body. We're going to do the same thing for the bottom bone of the arm, except we want to make sure that this one is horizontal or parallel to the bottom of the paper. To draw the hand, we can make a sideways U shape with a line to finish it and some small lines inside for the little bones. And then for the fingers, we can just draw some little circles or ovals. We're not going to draw the thumb because our skeleton is going to be holding a pumpkin. To make our pumpkin, we'll just start with an oval shape. Be sure your oval doesn't go above the fold line. We can make two little lines coming out for the stem and connect them on top. I'm going to draw two little dots for the pumpkin's eyes, and then a straight line for the top of its mouth, and a big curved line for the bottom of its mouth. I want to give it a big smile. And I'm going to make another curved line inside to add a little 3D. Before we draw the skeleton's other arm, we're going to make the ghost. To do this, we'll draw a large upside down U shape. We'll connect the two bottom points with a zigzag line. We're now ready to draw our skeleton's other arm. The top bone is the same as the first arm. For the lower bone, however, we only draw the piece before the ghost. The rest will disappear behind the ghost. For the hand, we'll just make a sideways U shape on the top of the other side of the ghost, and then we'll add some little circles for the fingers. For the ghost's face, I'm going to make two dots for the eyes. I'm going to draw a curved line for the top of the mouth, put two sharp vampire teeth, then a longer curved line for the bottom of the mouth with two more vampire teeth, a curved line to draw the other side of the mouth, and then one more curved line inside for the tongue, and I'll color the rest black. Now we're done our basic Halloween surprise drawing. When you close it, you'll see the tombstone, and when you open it, you'll see the skeleton, the ghost, and the pumpkin. Now we just have to add some details and then color it. I'm going to speed this up while I draw the details. You can draw similar details to me, or you can make up your own. Once you're happy with the details that you've added, it's time to color it. You can use crayons, colored pencils, or markers to color yours. Or you can use some of each. It's your choice. This brings us to the end of our lesson. I hope you had fun making your Halloween surprise drawing, and I'll see you next time in the virtual art room.